Today, I taught a class, Energetics of $30,000 Months. And I taught this I taught it on Zoom, but it is for exclusively my membership community on school, Unity School. And by request, um, one of the members wanted me to share the energy behind the thought processes, the steps behind creating a $30,000 month. And I decided to open this up to some other communities that I am a member of on the school platform. And I decided to share it with you guys for a few days. So you'll find that video linked down below, but it's only going to be available for a few days. So if you're watching this as of the 3rd of December, it's going to be available till Friday, the 6th of December to watch the entire video, which is 2 hours of transformational content. And one of the women who attended had a very interesting comment for me after the class was over. And she private messaged me and said, thanks for sharing all that, but it just sounds delusional. And my immediate response was, yeah, because nobody was taught to create that way. Of course, it seems delusional because we were never taught that our imagination and our attentiveness to that imagination is the most important thing for creating our reality. In fact, it's everything. In fact, our imagination is God for all intents and purposes, for all we know, because it is in charge of creating, defining, refining our reality. It is the projector of what we think of as outer reality. There is no out there. There is no outer reality. It's all a projection of what's in our inner state as a byproduct of what we developed in our own imagination. Imagine what life would be like if we were taught to create like that, creating from our imaginal selves, from imaginal acts, from creating scenes in our head that we fill out with all the sensory input of something that we would call real in the outside world. What if we gave all of those feeling senses, all the sensory input to our imaginal acts and scenes and learn to create a reality that way from the get-go? What if we learned this in kindergarten? We would think that this is a very normal way to create reality right now. So the only reason it seems delusional to do that is because it has not been your normal, because you were taught, like everyone else on this planet pretty much, to force and push and hustle and to take the manifested world of form, try to manipulate circumstances, try to reform situations, try to play and manipulate with the outside world and think that that will ultimately change your reality. It doesn't. It might provide some maybe fleeting results at best. But if you want to permanently change your relationship with reality, you're going to have the visionary mindset around it. You're going to have the wherewithal, the attentiveness, the perseverance, the consistency to take your inner state and treat it like an artist's canvas. Treat it like an artist treats a blank canvas and mold and create reality from the vividness, the clarity, the refinement of your own imagination and the experience you want to prefer. And if it's your first go at doing this, of course it's going to seem delusional. It's going to seem like it's crazy. But when you really think about it, everything in what we call the known universe, or what we think of as outpictured physical reality, can only and ever be a congruent, a coherent match for our inner state. It's impossible to see or experience or have any awareness of something that doesn't jibe with our own identity and self-concept, meaning our interiority, what makes up our internal state of being. Everything that you see and call out of reality is just a reflection of what your inner reality is telling you is true. True about yourself, true about other people, true about the world, true about your finances, true about your health, true about your well-being, true about your career, true about people you like, true about politics, true about religion. It is all set and designed and identified through the self-concept. And When you realize that you, as the creator, 100% creator of your reality, have the capability to change that identity, to change that self-concept, then the outer circumstances have to change to reflect that. So change your identity, change your outer circumstances. That's how it works. And if you're very good at attending to this, and this is something that I talked about in the energetics of 30K months, that your attention, along with your imagination, your attention to your imagination is a better way to say this, it's the most valuable asset you possess, because that's deciding the state of reality you're going to experience. So if in your imagination, you imagine yourself having the best day, you imagine yourself having incredible conversations with people, being complimented, complimenting other people, being kindness, receiving kindness, being in a place where you're offering incredible service and then receiving a beautiful reciprocation of money flowing your way because of it. If you're very good at, you're very adept at, you're very attentive to that creation of reality within, and you just follow up with it by showing up in your world, getting up and living your day just as if you dreamed it in your head, you will find that reality is going to morph and conform to the veracity of that inner state. It has to. There has to be congruence. There has to be coherence. It's universal law. So if it's something that you're trying on for the first time, like a new pair of jeans, it's going to be a little stiff. Maybe it'll hug you in all the right places, but more often than not, it's going to feel a little awkward because you weren't taught to create that way. Most of us weren't. A large portion of the human population was not taught to create reality that way. But again, if we had this information when we were 6, 7 years old, when our minds were malleable, like little sponges ready to receive it, imagine where we would be in our manifesting prowess now, right? But the good news is it's never too late. It's never too late to think about reality differently. It's never too late to have a different relationship with what you call reality. And it's always going to mean you having a different relationship with yourself, meaning being able to refine, define, and refine a completely different identity of self if you choose that. But you must remain attentive to it. You must be consistent. Doing this kind of inner work requires some kind of staunch concentration and dedication. And it's amazing what you can manifest in your reality if you're willing to do that. A lot of the conventional manifesting teachings, they only touch on some of the ancient wisdom teachings about manifestation and creating your reality. And that's a shame, because a lot of people are getting misinformation. A lot of people are being led down a primrose path and realizing there's nothing but thorns ahead. There's a lot of people who can make just a few simple tweaks and completely transform their relationship with themselves and thus reality. And so what I did in this video is I broke this down, and it actually doesn't matter what you're creating or manifesting, because everything is just consciousness. Everything is just energy. We could be talking about, and we were talking about in this video that I put down below in the comments and in the body of this video, the energetics of 30K months. That's what we were talking about today. But you could be talking about 10K months. You could be talking about, as I mentioned in the video, clearing your toenail fungus. You could be talking about, repairing your liver. You could be manifesting your soulmate partner. It doesn't matter what it is. The physical reality, or the physical destination or culmination, it doesn't matter. It's incidental. It is always and ever going to be a result of a change in the state of your consciousness. And I go very deep into explaining it in this video. So it's not delusional. It may feel like it is at first. It may be like trying on an odd vestment that doesn't really fit you perfectly yet. But once you stick with that energy, and this is a very immersive video, this is pure goodness in this video. It is almost 2 hours of pure transformational content that you can use and apply in your life right now. If you don't come away with this video, from this video with a changed state of perspective, I'll be very surprised. That means you're either distracted or you're listening to something else, or your mind is saying, and you know, fuck this, or you're dismissing it the whole time. But if you really give this video a go, the energetics of 30K months, make sure to watch it before Friday. Watch it a few times. If you don't want to have a timestamp on when this goes away, join Unity School. This is where I share this level of work. But watch it a few times before it goes away. Take notes. Be present. Be undistracted. Do the breath and present moment awareness that I guide you through. Do the practice that I guide you through. So get a journal out, get your favorite pen when you watch that video, Energetics of $30,000 Months, and enjoy it. Let me know what you think. And if this video finds you right now, you know, ask yourself, why? How is this for me? That's a little thing in the Energetics of 30K Months video. How is this for me? Is there something that you're working on right now that you've been asking for, like some sort of solution for, and you know, some sort of guidance, some sort of steps? Well, maybe this video is showing up as a result of that. So, you know, there are no coincidences in my world. Nothing is random. Everything is you pushed outward. So whatever you're asking for, if you're open, if you're ready to receive, those solutions will find you. Maybe this video is a solution, and maybe the video that I have pinned down below is your solution. So let me know what you think about this little talk. Let me know what you think when you watch Energetics of 30K Months. Hurry up and do it before the 6th of December, because it's going to go away. If you want permanent access to it, hey, this video, along with my other videos, are sponsored by Unity School. This is my online private membership community. We have calls every month on the school platform, and this is where I take you through the soup to nuts of everything you need to know about the visionary way of manifesting your reality, using reality like a blank canvas. And it changes your life. It changes your life forever once you learn how to do this stuff. So I hope this video finds you well. Peace.